Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight and inviting us to speak in your student life group. Um, I am Dawn Michelatis. I'm from the Center for Career Advancement, and my coworker Manushka is also with me tonight. And we wanted to just take some time to introduce you to the resources that you have available through our office here at the school. And so um, let's just jump right into it. So, Um, as a student, and even when you graduate, these services are available to you. Um, the Career Network we'll talk about in a minute, and I'll just tell you it's 24/7. It's staffed 8 to 8 Eastern. So if you have questions, you can ask those there. Like I said, 24/7 access to all the resources on there. So it's available for you when you need it. As long as you remember your campus login, you will have access to it after you graduate as well. Um, so the Center for Career Advancement, we offer the Career Network, which we'll talk about. We do resume and cover letter reviews. We'll look at your LinkedIn and make sure it's all good and up to date. We can provide job search support and talk about directions you can take with your degree and your career. We do interview preparation, so we can do mock interviews. We can talk you through common questions in your field. So if you're changing career fields, it might be good to have a conversation with us because some of the questions asked are different depending on what field you're in. We can talk about networking and how to increase your network and maybe get connected to jobs through people that you know or you've met. And we also provide opportunities to interact with employers. So we'll do employer spotlights where employers come and talk about their company and their positions and what they look for. So those are always great. We also do career expos. So if you've been to any of those in the past, you know they're awesome to get in front of employers. And if not, there's one coming in October that you can participate in. And again, all those employer events are open to students and alumni. So it doesn't go away when you graduate. In our office, so the Center for Career Advancement, just so you kind of know who we support, um, we support students who are active, who have started classes. So if you reach out to us before you're enrolled, which you wouldn't be in this organization if you weren't already enrolled. But so we work with active students, we work with pending graduates, alumni. All of those are people that we work with. If you're on Gift of Knowledge, which if you're on it, you know, we don't typically work with Gift of Knowledge students, but you can always contact us and see what we can do. If you're on probation, you do still have access to us, and we're happy to help you. But remember that, you know, improving your grades is just as important. So if you need help finding a job and you're on probation, please do let us know. We're happy to help you with finding that job. But also know that, you know, we want you to be able to stay in school and succeed as well. So that will be part of our conversation with you. All right, let's talk about the Career Network. To get to the Career Network, log into your student portal. And then from your student portal, you'll click on the Community tab, and you can see it right there, second choice, Career Network. So when you click on Career Network, this is the site that will pop up. I'm going to make this a little bigger so y'all can see. This is the landing page here to the right. And when you get into the Career Network, you have access to quite a number of things. So the community posts is where you can ask questions. You'll see job leads in there. You can find quite a number of things in there. So know that that's available for you. We also have a job search feature. So our employer partners and career pages and job openings funnel directly into the Career Network. So know that that's available to you. You can do a search just like Indeed or Glassdoor. You just put in what you're looking for in your location, see what pops up. If we're doing some sort of employer event, typically you'll find that in the announcements so that you know that they're coming. We have strategic career planners. So those of you who like to make lists, this is great. This is an online list that you can make that gives you a lot of different options that maybe you've thought of and maybe you haven't that you could do as you're planning for whatever's next. We also have big interview. If you don't like interviewing, even if you do like interviewing and you're not 100% sure how to answer some questions, Big Interview is a great resource. It has videos of how to answer common questions. You can also record yourself answering different questions, and the system will give you automatic feedback on what you could be doing better as you answer the question. So that's there for you as well. At the very top of the screen, in this little gold bar, you'll see a title called Groups. So every program has a group. So it's just a place where you can be social and interact. You'll find job leads there. You can put a question in there and we'll be able to answer it there as well as on the community post. So know that that's there for you. The career resources tab there. Any employer who has come and given permission for it to be recorded, all those employer spotlights are in there. There's resources on everything you can think of, resumes, cover letters, interviewing, LinkedIn. There's just all sorts of resources there and of all different types, right? Documents, videos, those kinds of things. So there's tons of things there that can be of help. If you click on resume and cover letter, that will take you to a system called VMock. And VMock's pretty cool. If you upload your resume and cover letter into the system, it will give you automatic feedback on what you could do to make it better. Just a caveat, just for your own, if you are a person who likes to get, an A, the system does score out of 100, but in all honesty, if you can at least get to a 70, you're doing really, really well. So don't feel like you have to get in the 90s for your resume to be good. Know that we are also happy to look at your resume. And if you ever wanted us to do that, in this front page, you could click Meet with your career specialist. You could say, I would like some resume help, and you could just send it directly to us through there. And we'll put eyes on it instead of a system doing it. We have assessments available for if you're not 100% sure what you want to do with your degree. And then we have employer partner page. And this is where we have two things. We have a list of all our employer partners. It can be tedious to go through the list. So what we also have is an employer partnership map. So basically it's a Google map that has all of our employer partners on it. So you could type in Nashville, Tennessee, click enter, and then see what pops up in your area. And it will give you the company, their career website, and the contact in our office for if you're interested in those types of roles. So the Career Network is really cool. Any questions? Oh, no, wait, actually, sorry. I will also show you the employer partnership map. So this is what the map looks like when you go to it. Click on the square there, and then you can do your search. So that's pretty cool. Any questions on the Career Network or anything I've done so far? All right. I am now going to turn it over to Manushka, who's going to talk about the next couple things.
Thank you, Don. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation. My name is Manushka Belfont. I am one of the career specialists here, and I am going to talk about our employer events. Because we assist students nationwide, we do partner with the employers nationwide. Okay, so we do have employer spotlights, which is more like of an I would say which is more like of an employer session where we host one employer at a time, and they get to come in and they do this remotely where they tell us about their organization and their hiring process, and if that happens to be one of the employees that you've been trying to connect with, this will be your chance. Okay, now these events are free, and this is just a way to give back to our students here at 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 PG. And some of the topics that we do with our employers are resume, because we know that resume is very important, especially when it is time for you to apply for a job. Okay, job searching is a full-time job by itself, because you have to make sure that your resume tailored directly to the position that you are applying to. Again, this is where the Center for Career Advancement comes in, with me, where me and Don or or any of our colleagues come in to assist you with your resume. And also we also provide one-on-one interviewing, because we know that um how nervous we can get when interviewing for a new position. So we do offer that human interaction, where we ask you questions that we think the employers would ask you, okay? And then we also have our done. Correct me if I am wrong. Is it our um, it is our interviewing guide that we have on the Career Network, which is an AI platform that assists them with behavioral questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a guide in the resources section of the Career Network,
Yes.
and then I think Big Interview also covers some of those as well.
Yes, thank you, Dan. So yes, if you like more one-on-one human interaction, so that's where me and Don and our other colleagues come in, and we'll be more than happy to assist you with that. And then also networking. Okay, so networking nowadays, this is the biggest platform, okay? Especially if you are new to the field. Okay, so networking is the biggest piece in your job search. And one of the networking tools that we use here is LinkedIn, okay? Because everybody is on LinkedIn, and then also it is a free networking platform. So you can network with other professionals in the field, okay? And then also you can also add them to refer you. Let's say your dream is to work for Google, okay? And then if there is an opportunity with Google, and that you feel that you have all the requirements, then this will be a great opportunity for you to apply, and also reach out to your contacts who are already employed with that organization. And then also we also do a day in the life. Let's say you are not too sure if you wanna go into the law field, and that you wanna see what a day feels like, okay, in the legal world. So we can probably arrange that for you with one of our organization. And then we also do a presentation on professionalism, okay? Because remember, when you go out in the field, you are representing Purdue. So we want to make sure that you are representing us on the best way as possible, okay? Meaning that you do your research before you meet with the employer. And then also you always want to make sure that you have some questions to ask them because you are not, they are not interviewing you. You are also interviewing them, making sure that they are a right fit, for you. And then also any employee events, that we have, we always post them on our career network. That way, if you didn't have the chance to attend the session, you can always review with as many times as you want. Okay, so now let's move on to what's next. Okay, so with all of this wonderful information that we have shared with you, we want you to think about your options now. You do have the option to complete a career assessment, which is found on the career network, especially if you are unsure of what degree you want to measure in. This will be a great resource to guide you. And we also have our own net online, which will help you more when it comes to your salary, because depends on the state, and it also depends on on your experience. Okay, you are able to always negotiate your pay with the employer. Okay, and then also when you are interviewing with an employer, you always want to research the employer as well as the organization. You want to find as much information about them, so that if something is unclear to you, you can ask them questions during your interviewing. And we want to make sure that you do have an updated resume and cover letter. Okay, this is important, especially if you are new to the field and also you are actively job searching. We also have a designated place where you can upload your resume as well as your cover letter for us to review it. Just so you guys know that each student has an assigned career specialist, so it is important that you tap into our services so that we can connect you to your assigned specialist. So thank you so much, Don. So Don has put our email. If you would like one-on-one assistance, please send us an email at career services at Purdue Global .edu, so that you can be connected to your assigned career specialist. Again, start networking. It really doesn't matter how far you are in your program. Okay. I mean, Don and myself, we will say that networking is the key. Again, it's not what you know anymore. So it is who you know. Okay, so start networking. Maybe the person that is taking the class with you, there may be the CEO of the organization that you have trying to apply for the past year. Okay, you just never know. Okay, so networking is the way to go. And two, the best thing, they are free, right? So you do not have to pay to start networking. Again, example, LinkedIn, okay? Everyone, okay, all the recruiters, hiring managers, okay, they are looking for great talents on LinkedIn. Again, that is something that we offer here. If you would like for us to review your LinkedIn account, we are more than happy to do so, okay? We want to make sure that you do have all the necessary tools for you to find employment and then also to be successful in your field. And then also on career fairs, make sure that you attend as much career fairs as possible because you never know where your opportunities are are coming from, okay? And then also you can also ask for informational interview. Again, even though the employer does not have any opening, but because this is the employer that you see yourself with in the future, they might be open to give you an informational interviews where they will provide you with all the insight about the organization. And then also, this is the chance for you to ask them any questions, okay? Just like to make sure that, okay, this is the right fit for me, okay? And then also professional organization. So make sure that you are joining, okay? You are joining the right organizations and many of these organizations they do have events throughout the year, and then also you can ask them to be a speaker, okay? And then employees, they love for you to stay involved in your field of study. And also again, if you are new to the field, we you want to make sure that you are gaining the experience, whether it is to internships, okay, whether it is to PG, our federal work study, volunteering or non-profit organization. Okay, now employers do not emphasize on where you get your experience. Okay, as long that you have them, it shows that you are committed to your field. And then also women active in your student life organization. Make sure that these these information are reflected in your resume, okay? And then also we want to let you know that we also have our own career advancement LinkedIn page. So if you have not, give us a like. So please be sure that you go on LinkedIn and type in career Purdue Global Purdue Global Career Center Advancement so that you can give us a like and follow us because we always update our pages with our upcoming employer events. Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Now, we want to let you know that we are very proactive and we outreach to all of our students during their final year. It's just that we want to let you guys to know that we are here. We are here to assist you. Okay. Again, I know that this is something that Don discussed at the beginning of this presentation, but we do assist students with resume, cover letter reviews. We provide you with great networking tips as well as job leads, okay, and job search support. You might be working in the field now, so that you may not need our assistance. Just so you know, as a Purdue alumni, you can always reach out to us for assistance in the future. Maybe you you want to go for that a promotion and that you would like for us to review your resume and provide you with feedback, we can always assist you with that. We do not have an expiration date. As long that you are a Purdue graduate, you can always reach out to us at career services at Purdue Global edu. Okay. And also for students who are graduating now or maybe 3 months from now, we do something that is called the exit interview, okay, which is a way for us to meet with you one-on-one to discuss your career goals and then for you to learn a little bit more about the services that we offer here in the center for career advancement. Now, we do have our community tab, which is located in the career network. So any questions related to a career and then as well as your job search, okay, we are more than happy to assist you and to connect you with your assigned career specialist, and we typically answer your questions within 24 hours. Again, if you are looking for a new career or simply if you just want to see what employers that we are working with, please tap into our services. Okay. Again, our email address is careerservices at purdueglobal.edu. So this has bring us to the end of our presentation. So we would like to say thank you to everyone. We hope that this information was useful to you and that we look forward to connecting with you and have a wonderful week.